Hello and welcome to BrixFix. I'm your host Brix, here today with a LEGO City set. Today we've got set number 60400, Go-Karts and Race Drivers. This set comes in at 99 pieces, is a 5+ age rating, and is priced at $9.99 in the US or $13.99 its Canadian equivalent. This set features 2 go-kart racers and their respective go-karts. Both racers have their own livery on their jackets and pants, and it kind of goes with their karts, which are also their own specific color and pattern. And one little tiny side build, it comes with a trophy. LEGO is a toy that really should be for everybody, so I like that there is the big gigantic sets, which I love to build and lose myself in for an afternoon, be it LEGO City or some other brand of LEGO, but these little sets are great because it goes to show that really anybody can get into LEGO at any price point, so I love seeing sets like this on the market. If you like LEGO set reviews, please consider subscribing to the channel. I put out new videos each and every week, and your support goes a really long way in helping the channel grow so I can put out new videos for you. It's a symbiotic relationship, and you gotta like that. For now, let's get this built out here on the table and give you a closer look. Honestly now, how cute is this? You get the 2 go-karts, their racers, the trophy, and these karts are not just duplicate builds. They have a similarity to them, don't get me wrong, but just look at them from the back. The little engine setup is completely different on each kart, and I especially love this guy here. That is a cupcake piece that has been repurposed into being the engine exhaust, maybe even a big filter, like a cone style filter on the back of the exhaust plume. Like, that little touch there really made me smile when I was putting this together. And speaking of putting this together, this comes with 2 separate instruction books for 2 separate bags of all the parts, meaning 2 people could build these at the same time but separately. Not only was this a really fun build overall, but I thought that extra little touch to allow the simultaneous building really took this to the next level for me. I smile thinking about 2 kids sitting at a table building this together side by side, just waiting for the moment of the big race, the final showdown as to who will hoist the golden roller skate trophy. We'll start our closer up view here of the yellow and blue kart, and don't make me choose because I can't pick a favorite. Even after building them both, I admit, playing with them a little bit, I still cannot pick my favorite between the 2. They both have great prints. That's right, prints, no stickers. And just look at those engines. I'll get a close-up of this one here. This reminds me sort of like a lawnmower motor. Both vehicles are chassis-less. You do build them up from pretty much just bare bricks, but what seems to kind of hold them together at the midpoint there is connecting pieces to the axles that hold on the tires. So it looks like a chassis at a glance, but it is honestly all just brick built up, which I liked quite a bit because it added more building time. Next card up here, we have the black, blue, and pink accented kart. Overall, the kart build is very similar. I wouldn't say the same, but very similar. They are about the same size to each other in scale. But one thing that was really different is this engine suggestion. The kart interior, the steering wheel, again, different colors, all the same, but the engine suggestion was very different. And I just can't get enough of that cake piece being the exhaust filter on the back of that engine. That is just, I knew exactly what it was the moment I put it together. And hey, anybody out there laughing about go-karts? This is how everybody gets their start in professional racing. Any F1 driver you've ever seen has likely gotten their start behind the wheel of a go-kart. I usually try to save most of my personal thoughts and feelings for near the end of the video, but I just can't help it. I think it's pretty obvious already that I like these a lot, and for a small set to win me over like this, I think is a testament to the power of the set, the charm, the cuteness, the fun of the build, the displayability, the fun for play, the fact that 2 people can build these simultaneously. This really checked a lot of boxes for me. I think this set is absolutely spectacular. Just look how cute these are. Think of how much fun you could have for $10 US here. Here are the 2 figures that come in this set, one for each kart. The bodies are gender neutral, so you could quite easily put either head on either body that you wanted to. I kept it like this, the way the box art had depicted the 2 drivers. Brix is kind of like old Lord business. I like to stay to the box art and stick with the instructions. So this is how they looked on the box, this is how I kept them, and the colors on their suits are a perfect match for the karts, both the helmets and the torso prints. And speaking of the prints, they are fantastic. Their torso prints do carry over to the back, and I think they're even better than the front. They have the same logos that were on the front, but just bigger and bolder, and I especially like the guy on the left there. That, I think it's a bat head print. Very, very well done. Love the blue outline around it too. Superb. Now, how do I feel about this set from a value proposition standpoint? I think that you could do a lot worse for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. I think this is very good value for a mere 99 pieces, but also 2 minifigures. These little Lego sets are spectacular to see on store shelves because I can imagine a child flexing a little bit of financial independence, using their allowance money to pick this up, or even a kid just buying this for another kid as an easy birthday present. It's not a support set, it's its own thing. You don't need a track or other carts to go with this, and I think it packs a lot of play for a small box and a small piece count. I got to admit, before I put this together, I pulled it off the shelf and kind of went, okay. I get requests all the time for small reviews, especially city set reviews. I'll pick this up and throw it out and move on. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did, and it began as soon as I took it out of the box. I saw the 2 separate bags, the 2 separate instructions. I started building and I had a blast. It was fun to put together. As soon as I had them together, it didn't take long. I was swooshing them around on the table, having little mock races. One of them went flying off the table and broke. I had to put it back together, and the whole thing was fun. That is the main takeaway from this whole review, is this is a fun little set. Go-Karts and Race Drivers. I thought this little Lego City set was great. I think that what they're trying to accomplish here from a small box is just something that a child could conceivably go and pick up on their own and have a lot of fun with right out of the box. This isn't what I would consider to be a support set, like a police helicopter that goes with a police station or a police car that goes with a police station. This is sort of its own little thing. There's no other sets on the market right now really like this. This is meant to just be its own little slice of play, and I think with 2 vehicles and 2 figures, it really accomplishes that. I loved seeing that the fact it had 2 separate bags for 2 separate builds and 2 separate instruction manuals. You could buy this for you and a child to build simultaneously, or for 2 children to share and build simultaneously. That went a long way for me. I had a lot of fun showing you this cute little set today. If you had fun hanging out with me, please consider subscribing to the channel, and hey, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings on this little Lego City set, or just let me know how you're doing today. Until next time, know that you are very appreciated. Take care.